Hi, Cathy here with Catching Up with Cathy on Tri-City TV, and I'm here at the first annual Rib Fest at Rocky Point. I'm here with Al and with Ian, the co-chairs of this event.
Welcome to Rib Fest. Everybody come on out, great day.
You know I'm in the world. You had me in the palm of your hand. So why love went away? I just can't seem to understand. Thought I was with you, baby. Me you until the end, but I guess it was wrong. Don't wanna think about it, don't wanna talk about it. I'm just so sick about it, can't believe it's ending this way. Just so confused about it, getting the blues about it. Just can't do it, don't you tell me is this bad?
Great. So what makes your ribs unique from all the other ribbers that are here today?
It's really about the cherry wood that we smoke it with, right? And of course our homemade rub. I mean, every rub is different. I can't obviously tell you exactly what's in there, but once you smoke it with that cherry wood and we get our signature rub on there and our sauce, it's amazing.
Nice. So cherry wood, that's the trick.
There's a couple other tricks, but you know, it's a secret. It's a secret.
And you're not going to tell me what your grandma's recipe is?
No, absolutely not. That was locked up in a cupboard, yeah.
Are you excited about the contest today?
Absolutely, yeah. I think we have a real good chance of winning it this year.
It's been a rocking day here at Port Moody's Rib Fest, and the day's going to get busier as we go. Absolutely. So good luck with everything.
Thank you very much.
The way back around. Move around, goes all the way back around. Move around, goes all the way back around. Move around, goes all the way back around.
Good. So tell me a little bit about what's behind you, and let's talk about the moisture of these ribs.
Yeah.
What makes that? Woo! Tell me a little bit about the moisture of the ribs and really what makes a good rack of ribs.
Okay, well, I mean, like, the best rack of ribs, I think, needs to be rubbed for like an hour before it's put in the smoker, and you let it come to about, you know, you want it to come out of the fridge rubbed, and we put them right into our pits. But for the best rib, we like to do it for low and slow, 240 Fahrenheit for about 3.5 hours, and that's the best rib to me. Like, I like lower heat. A lot of other guys cook with higher heat, but I like lower heat because you achieve a good tenderness.
So tell me a little bit about your cornbread and why does that go well with ribs?
Well, I think it's a southern thing. I mean, people have been eating cornbread with barbecue for years and years, but I mean, like, we started only doing it like a few years ago, and people really liked it. I mean, we'd sell like 10 trays a day, so we keep doing it. I mean, we sell so much we sell out. Like, so.
Here I am at Gators Barbecue trying out their famous cornbread. I had this yesterday and I love it.
Now, girl, I remember everything that you claimed. You said that you were moving on now. Maybe I should do the same. One funny thing about that was I was ready to give you my name. Thought it was me, you, baby. Me, you until the end, but I guess it was wrong. Don't wanna think about it, don't wanna talk about it. I'm just so sick about it, can't believe it's ending this way. Just so confused about it, getting the blues about it. Just can't do it, don't you tell me is this bad? Is this the way it's really going down? Is this how I say goodbye? Should've known better when you came around. You were gonna make me cry. It's breaking my heart to watch you run around, knowing that you're living a lie. That's okay, baby, cause the time you will find. Goes around, goes all the way back around.
I want to know, we've been sort of surveying the rest of the ribbers, and you guys seem to be really generous with your sauce. Is there a reason for that?
We like a fair amount of sauce on it. You know, like you want it nicely even coated. You know, some people don't want as much sauce. It's all the preference. Like, I don't want to get it to be sloppy. I just want it nice. I want to caramelize the sauce. That's why you see a little bit dark on it. It's actually the sugars that's in the barbecue sauce. It's not burnt. It's caramelized. And then you caramelize it, and then you put another coat on top. So basically, I put 2 coats on every rack ribs, top and bottom. So you burn off the membrane, the sauce on it, and that's how you make a perfect rack of ribs right there. So it just falls right off the bone. So when you're cutting, you can see all the board. It flakes. That's when you know it's a good rack. When you see a whole bunch of meat all over, you know you're making your ribs the right way.
Goes around, goes all the way back around. Moves around, comes all the way back around, yeah.
My name is Eric Tam, and I'm from the Tri-Cities Rotaract Club. We're a younger affiliate of the Rotary Club, and we're here selling corn.
How many corn do you think you've made?
Over the weekend, we've budgeted for about 3,200, but we've had to order 15 extra boxes, so 3,200 plus.
So ribs and corn, they really go, right? Would you agree?
Yeah, I definitely agree. I had a couple yesterday, and they were delicious.
Moves around, comes all the way back around. Moves around, comes all the way back around, yeah.
So hi, tell me who you are and who you brought with you here today at the Rib Fest.
Yeah, my name's Trevor. I brought my daughter, my wife, and a bunch of my friends from all over the area to come out to the Rib Fest.
Great, great. And what do you think about family and beer and this area here being sort of tethered off for families? Do you think that's a good idea?
Yeah, I think it's definitely a good thing. Well, honestly, it exposes the kids to responsible consumption of alcohol is what it does. It also adds a family atmosphere to the event, so it's not really a bunch of people sort of sitting in a dark, dingy corner just drinking large amounts of alcohol. It brings in more responsibility to the event, a more family-friendly atmosphere. So I think overall it's really good to have.
Don't wanna think about it, don't wanna talk about it. I'm just so sick about it, can't believe it's ending this way. Just so confused about it, feeling confused about it. Just can't do without you. Tell me, is this fair? Is this the way it's really going down? This is how we say goodbye. Should've known better when you came around. You were gonna make me cry.
And what'd you order today?
I got a couple pulled pork sandwiches and a full rack of ribs.
That sounds yummy, fantastic. And what do you think of the service that they're having here, this rib runner? You don't really have to wait in line.
I am impressed with that. I thought I was going to have to wait in the line over there, but I can sit in the beer garden and have a beer, and someone goes and gets my food for me.
I love it. That's just like being at a restaurant.
No, it's amazing.
Back around. Moves around, moves all the way back around, yeah. Moves around, moves all the way back around. Moves around, all the way back around, yeah.
Hey, tell us a little bit more about Rib Fest and what's going on.
I'm gonna change it. I'm the mayor of Ribtown now. The Rotary bringing us Rib Fest, first time in the Lower Mainland in Port Moody. This is such a great event. We've had tens of thousands, we think, people through here, and just having a great weekend here. We got some rain that's freshening things up, but not dampening the spirits of people. This is great.
And what are the things that are going on? There's a contest coming up soon.
Yeah, so I'm participating in judging, so we've got some judges that are judging some of the ribs, and then we've got the People's Choice Awards, which if you ask the ribbers, that's the important one for them. They want to know that the people love their ribs, and they put a lot of work into this as well. So, like the Rotaries put a lot of work into the event, and they put a lot of work into their food. So, there's a lot going on here.
And tell us a little bit about Rotary. I know that you attend their meetings weekly as much as you can. Tell us a little bit about what they're doing.
Yeah, and the money that the Rotary's generating some money here this weekend, obviously, which goes back to the charities that they support. Everything from Eagle Ridge Hospital, Crossroads Hospice, the well-known ones in our community, as well as they do overseas, their fight against polio and getting polio vaccinations around the world. So, Rotary is very important in our community, and we had over 230 volunteers that Rotary put together for this event. So, kudos to them. They're doing a great job, and everybody's really enjoying themselves. So, good job by Rotary.
Comes back around, I told ya, yeah. What goes around comes back around, I told ya, yeah. What goes around comes back around, I told ya, yeah. What goes around comes back around, yeah. What goes around comes back around, yeah. What goes around comes back around, yeah.